Hi, this is Dana, and welcome to my live stream. It's Tuesday, September the 10th, and I want to welcome you to my live stream. Tonight, the topic's going to be about I can't even talk. Depression, a very serious subject. And I'd like to say hello, Mary. Welcome to the live stream. Before I get into the topic of the depression, I want to say that it's Tell It All Tuesday, and in telling it all, I will say that Mary did not keep her appointment with the surgeon today. She chose not to go, and I supported her in that decision. She had a good, valid medical reason for not going, so I support her in that. So we don't have anything new right now to add about the breast cancer. What made me think about depression, and as if some of you know that have seen some of my older videos, I do suffer from a diagnosis of major depression. So it's not like I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. I do. But first of all, before I get into the matter at hand, is I want to say there's a national helpline that is staffed 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and it's 1-800-662-HELP help. And those numbers are 1-800-662-4357, which stands for help. So, if you're thinking that this might be something that you're concerned about, please call the 1-800 line by all means and get some help. Earlier today, I was going through the list of people I subscribe to, and one I have not had on my Friday series of YouTube stars is one that I would like to tell you about now. And this Friday, I will have her up as my channel YouTube stars. Anyway, her name on YouTube is Katie, Kitie, Carney, Carney. And she posted a video today which just really yanked my chain. I've been suffering a lot in the past few days, the past even week or so, with about my depression. And one thing about Katie is she was brave enough to post a video about let's talk more about mental health. And that is such a neat idea that she has over 200,000 subscribers, and yet and still she's willing to step out and says, hey, I have some issues. I get treatment for my issues. And it's really an excellent video. And I would recommend that you go and watch it if you yourself are suffering from it, or you live with someone or work with someone who is, and you're concerned about them. Anyway, I was diagnosed with depression many years ago, and throughout my life, I've received various forms of treatment, to include medication, which I am currently on and compliant with. And I see a medical professional, a psychiatrist, once about every 3 to 4 months, depending on what's going on with me and how I'm doing. And once a week, I used to go see a psychologist, although I no longer do that. because there was a period that I was without insurance and I was afraid to go see anybody about anything. And I realized through what I've been through myself and what my daughter has been through when she started the journey with her breast cancer, she did not have any type of insurance in place either. So it makes you think you can't seek treatment. But that's really not the case, as she found out there are programs to help people that need a mammogram to assist you in paying for the mammogram or to pay for the mammogram. So one very important thing. And I felt like when I lost my insurance, I couldn't reach out and ask for any help for anything. I have Parkinson's disease, and I also suffer from COPD. So when I'm suffering from these symptoms of major depressive disorder, it's hard for me to function at all. It's hard for me to get out of bed. It's hard for me to stop eating. It's hard for me to make a video and put it up. It's hard for me to have a normal conversation with my family and just let's forget about friends. And suffering from major depressive disorder, you do need to have a professional diagnose you with it. That's very important. And yours could look much different from mine, but we still suffer from the same thing. And that is where, like I said, I can't get out of bed is you can't go to bed. Where I said I can't quit eating, you couldn't eat if you had to. And you're just not able to do the things you normally would do. Like I normally live stream 3 times a week and put up 4 videos a week. I can't believe I had to count that. But anyway, my bad. And I'm trying to help myself by getting back on my routine and pushing through. And that is one of the things that I think helps me the most, is to know that I have my limitations, and you will if you suffer from major depressive disorder, and God love you and God help you. If you have thoughts of suicide, you need to talk to somebody, not tomorrow, but today and right now. And I've been in that position before too, because suffering from major depressive disorder can make you think, you get so discouraged by everything in life that you can't go on, and that the world would be better off without you. And that's a filthy lie. So I hope you'll go and see Katie's channel. Like I said, she'll be my YouTube star of the week on Friday. And I wanted to go back to an overview of the symptoms. One is your mood. You can swing from apathy to absolute giddiness. You have behavioral mannerisms of agitation. You excessively cry. You're irritable. You're restless. Or you isolate yourself socially. I choose to do that, but Anyway, I hope that's not you. Sleep is early awakening, excess sleepiness, insomnia, or restless sleep. And the whole body, it affects it by having excessive hunger. And also another thing I suffer from is fatigue or loss of appetite. And your cognitive is your lack of concentration and your slowness in activities. And also the one I'd already mentioned, thoughts of suicide. And your weight, you will either gain weight or lose weight. And also common is a poor appetite or repeatedly going over thoughts. So there are treatments out there for you, and you don't have to get on medication. And I can tell you that you can be on medication that zones you out, and that may be what it takes to get you well, at least for a short period of time. And the treatments you can go through are therapies. You can go through cognitive behavioral therapy, behavior therapy, or psychotherapy. You can take medication, as I said, and you can also have a medical procedure. And I don't mind telling you that that medical procedure is quite successful in some of the patients they treat. It's ECT, electroconvulsive therapy. And at one time, I had consented myself to that, but I was not in a position at that time to be able to make that decision fully for myself. And I was glad people that love me, my family, stepped in. But it does help some people. The side effects are rather significant. For a couple of days, you may not recognize your friends and family. And so it really has to be something that you think seriously about, something that you research and get the counsel of others on. Anyway, that's about all that I have for tonight. I hope you have enjoyed this video and found it informative. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so very much. And I hope you'll leave me a like and a kind comment. I would appreciate that greatly. And please remember to be kind to one another and to speak soft words to another, because you never know what someone else is going through. We love you. Bye.